Today I'm going to talk about second house of your birth chart. So how to know what is your second house of your birth chart? If you are following the South Indian chart, you have to find where is your ascendant or lagna. So where there is a cross, you can see here that where MA is written, which is about the Mars placement. From here you have to do the clockwise counting. So MA will be the first house and this empty house is the second house. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, eight, like that. So this second house, what planet is there that will define or that will influence your second house, and what exactly is second house also I'll tell you. If you are following the North Indian chart, the houses are fixed. So where it is an empty house, which is here 6, number 6 is written. 6 is the Rasi number, but this is this place. And for every North Indian chart, this place is the second house for everyone. Okay, so this, based on this, we have to learn about what exactly the second house is going to influence in one's life. So I'm going to talk about first which planets strengthen the second house. So let us try to understand what is second house. Second house is all about your wealth accumulation, about the values, about the family values, about your speech, the way you speak, your communication and all. So what planets will strengthen the second house? I'll tell you that this is about the common, which is a perspective for all the types of Rasi or all the types of Lagna. So Jupiter will definitely strengthen the second house. Jupiter is a natural significator of wealth, wisdom and family harmony. When well placed, Jupiter in the second brings steady income, ethical values and prosperity through knowledge and teaching. And if Venus is there in the second house, then planet of luxury. Venus is indicated as a planet of luxury, beauty and comfort. So strong Venus in the second house enhances family harmony, pleasant speech, artistic wealth and material abundance. And if Mercury is in the second house, then Mercury indicates about the planet of intellect, trade and communication. In the second house, Mercury supports financial skills, business success and clever investments and articulate speech. So if you see about the second house, if your ascendant or lagna is Aries, or Aries is called as the Mesha. So Mesha lagna or Aries lagna, the second house is going to be definitely Taurus. So Taurus is the planet which is the lord of Taurus is Venus. So what does it indicate is, if you have to strengthen Venus, then you have to refine your speech. You have to invest wisely and you should also respect the family values. And if Taurus is your lagna, then your second house is Gemini, which is Mercury is the ruling planet. And if you have to make your second house to be strong, means you should be able to accumulate more wealth and should be good in your communication and speech and all, then you have to activate the Mercury. Use intellect in finance, communication based income, networking. And if Gemini is your ascendant, Mithun Lagna people, then Cancer is your second house. Balance Moon, nurture family ties, save money with discipline, and avoid emotional spending. Because Moon also indicates about the daily income and expenses also. So you should be able to save money with discipline. For those who are Cancer ascendant, means those who are Karkat Lagna, then your second house is going to be Leo. So the Sun rules in the Leo house. So to strengthen the Sun, you have to have a leadership in finance, stable savings, clarity in values. For the Leo ascendant, second house is going to be Virgo. So Mercury also rules here. The same way, to boost the Mercury, skill-based earnings, logical investments, articulating in your speech, that if you give importance to it, then it will be able to make your second house to be strengthened. If Virgo is your lagna, means Kanya lagna, then second house is Libra, Venus rules. So to have the Venus focus kind of your second house to be strengthened, then you have to income via arts, diplomacy, partnerships, keep harmony in family. So if you are not able to maintain harmony with family, definitely it will impact in your wealth accumulation. So you should learn to keep maintaining a harmony in relationship in your family. If Libra is your ascendant, your second house is going to be Scorpio. So Libra means Tula Lagna. So the Scorpio ruling planet is Mars. So if you want to make it to be strengthened, then you have to have a courage in financial decisions, avoid impulsive spending, channel drive. This will make your Mars to be strengthened. So you should be able to channelize your emotions also, because Mars indicates about the courage and also about the confidence. So you should have the courage and confidence to have a financial decision, as well as impulsive spending also should be avoided. If Scorpio is your Lagna, second house is going to be Sagittarius, Dhanu. So the ruling planet is Jupiter. To strengthen that, you have to accumulate wealth through wisdom. Ethical earnings should be given importance because Guru is always emphasizing on the ethical way of living. So by concentrating on education, that will also help to make your second house to be strong. Sagittarius ascendant are those who are, Dhanu Lagna. So Capricorn is going to be your ruling, Capricorn is going to be your second house, and the ruling planet is Saturn. So for this to be strengthened, then you have to have a steady savings, long term investments, and frugal family values, because Saturn always talks about the discipline, and long term investments is where you are going to Saturn is going to test whether you are able to have a discipline to have a long term investments or not, and are you able to have a steady savings or not. So this is what exactly is going to be to make your Sagittarius ascendant to have a second house strong. For Capricorn ascendant, Makar Lagna, Aquarius is going to be your second house. So here Saturn rules. To have a Saturn activation, income from structured work, persistence, humanitarian values, that will help to make your second house to be strengthened. If Aquarius ascendant means Kumbha Lagna, second house is going to be Pisces, which is Jupiter rules. So here, if you have to make it strengthen, then you have to focus on charitable wealth, spiritual values gained through teaching or wisdom. And if Pisces is your ascendant, means it is about a Minna Lagna, then second house is going to be your Aries, where Aries is the ruling planet is Mars. So to have that Mars activation, bold financial actions, initiative in wealth building, discipline with aggression. So in spite of knowing all that, there can be I'll tell you 6 reasons why the second house can be weak. So if you avoid these, then that will help you to make your second house to be strong. The first one is affliction by malefics. So if Mars, Saturn, Rahu or Ketu aspect, or if they have a drishti on it, or they are staying, if these planets are there in the second house, they can burn or dilute the benefic energy, leading to family disputes, harsh speech, or financial, unstable finances. And the another one is weakness of the second lord. So as I told you that if it is an Aries Lagna, the second house is going to be Taurus, and the ruling planet of Taurus is going to be Venus. So if the Venus is weak in your chart, if the planning ruling the second house is debilitated or combust or retrograde, then or placed in a Dusthana, then it weakens the house no matter who sits in it. Okay, so the next one is planetary combustion. Even benefics like Venus or Mercury lose strength. These two, as I told you, that 3 planets generally will be good for placing in the second house, that is Jupiter, Mercury, and Venus. So even if benefics like Venus or Mercury is there, like if it will lose strength if combust by sun, because combustion happens because of the sun's energy, and it will make the other planet to be not having their own illusion. So what we are saying is it should not be combust. A combust planet in second is going to have a struggle in wealth or speech. The next one is bad nakshatra or divisional strength. If the planet in second is in inimical, like a nakshatra, or shows weakness in Navamsa is one kind of a chart, or Sabdala, then it cannot deliver its full blessings. The next one is afflicted 11th house, Dhana Yogyas missing. So it means the second house is for stored wealth. As an example, like a second house is for your accumulation, and the 11th house is for whatever you are earning, are you able to save it or not. So 11th house is for the income and gains. So these two should be strong together, then only you will also have accumulation also more. So but the 11th house must support it. If the 11th house is weak, then wealth inflow is unstable, so the second house feels empty. And the last one is malefic aspects on family or speech. Even with benefics in second house, harsh aspects like Saturn, Mars, Rahu may cause family disharmony, bad reputation from speech, or unnecessary expenses. So these are a few of the points which we need to know, that what can make a second house to be weak. But in spite of all that, all we need to know is what will make a second house to be strong. So to have a good second house, strong second house, then you can see here that strong second house lord is important. There should be a supportive of 9th house and 11th house, and no heavy inflection or ethical use of wealth also should be there. So strengthen the second house lord. So whatever is your lord, as I told you that how to strengthen, if Scorpio's ascendant or if it is a Capricorn ascendant, what is the second house and what is the lord of the second house. If you have to strengthen, then that will at least make your second house to be stronger. Purify your speech and family values, no matter what, like it is about a karma. We should not try to create a bad karma by talking bad about others or talking harshly to others and all. So we have to learn to purify our way of speaking, and we have to follow the family values, which will make the family to stay intact and have a good relationship in harmony. And also about the practicing wealth discipline. See, earning is not the there is always a saying that how much you earn doesn't matter, but how much are you able to save makes a lot of difference. The same thing, we should have a practice of how to have a discipline in our wealth accumulation, be it about savings, be it about the investment or using it wisely. So let us try to have, practice all these three things that will make our second house to be strong. This is all I wanted to share with you all. Hope you liked my video. If you feel that it is informative, do not forget to like, subscribe and share, and give a comment in the chat box that what is your second house and do you feel that it will help to make your second house to be strong. Thank you. That's all I want to share with you.